Welcome back to Transfer Talk on Football Daily, where we are breaking down some of the biggest stories of the past few days. From deadline day panic buys to moves that almost happened and a new contract set to rock football, we have got it all covered. Let's go! We start at Arsenal, who'll be rubbing their hands together after a window that saw an endless stream of expensive deadwood depart the club. Their dramatic January started with their forgotten defender Sokratis cancelling his contract and heading to Olympiakos. Then came one of the stories of the window as big earner Mesut Ozil finally departed the club for Turkish outfit Fenerbahce. Great news for the Gunners, but deadline day would throw up a few more surprises. Earlier in the window they had managed to shift Sead Kolašinac onto Schalke, and sure enough the German strugglers returned to capture another outcast in Mustafi. Needless to say there will be few tears shed at seeing the 28-year-old go. Although the Gunners didn't collect a single penny for any of these departures, Mikel Arteta will be delighted at the streamlining of his squad, which also included loan moves to Joe Willock and Ainsley Maitland-Niles to Newcastle and West Brom respectively. The other major headline at Arsenal was of course the arrival of the hugely exciting Martin Ødegaard from Real Madrid, who should be given plenty of opportunities to blossom in the Premier League. But Arsenal fans, how happy are you with the club's business? Let us know in the comments. Now to one of the surprising winners of the window, West Bromwich Albion. Sam Allardyce looked back in his element as he thrashed out a number of deadline day deals that should provide a huge boost to their survival hopes. Earlier in January they captured West Ham midfielder Robert Snodgrass, along with Galatasaray forward Umbe Diagne. The 29-year-old registered an assist 21 minutes into his debut against Fulham, suggesting this could be an inspired discovery by the Baggies. But as Monday night loomed, Big Sam wasn't finished. First arrived Turkish international Okan Yokuşlu from Celta Vigo, a defensive midfielder who should evoke memories of former Hawthorns favourite Claudio Yacob. However, they saved the best till last, as with moments to spare, in walked Arsenal utility man Ainsley Maitland-Niles. According to the Telegraph, Southampton were close to signing the 23-year-old, though West Brom won him over with the promise he could play in central midfield. The Saints meanwhile ended up with Liverpool's Takumi Minamino. For the Baggies though, this was quite a coup, with the England international signing on until the end of the season. Impressed in the relegation battle, and the former Ipswich Town loanee could yet renew his spot in Gareth Southgate's Euro squad. Sam Allardyce was clearly delighted with his work, and even had time to gloat to Jim White on Sky Sports News.
Sam has just messaged me, 4 good players in tonight, including Ainsley Maitland-Niles. So I'll get your reaction to that in a second, Harry. But he's done it. Sam has done it. 4 players over the line, very good ones at that. And Ainsley Maitland-Niles is one of them.
As the clock ticked towards 11 PM, there was still one question left to be answered. Where was Josh King going next? The Bournemouth striker looked set on leaving the Cherries, having failed in a move last summer and just 5 months off the end of his contract. All window there had been muted interest in the 29-year-old, but that all changed on Monday with Everton and Fulham entering into a desperate tug of war for the Norwegian. Both sides were pushing hard for King, the Toffees needing to replace Besiktas-bound Cenk Tosun, and the Cottagers only having Alexander Mitrovic as a recognised striker. Fulham offered the promise of guaranteed game time and looked to be winning the race, but according to The Guardian, King decided he didn't fancy the idea of a relegation fight, plucking for Everton on a 6-month deal that could cost the European hopefuls up to £5 million. But was this good business? After all, King had failed to score in 12 championship appearances this term and only managed 6 the season prior. Considering Everton also failed to shift big earner Bernard onto Dubai outfit Al Nassr, this could prove a costly mistake. Fulham ultimately signed Bordeaux and former Sunderland forward Josh Maja, while Bournemouth linked up with Southampton's Shane Long, leaving everyone happy. But who do you think will be the biggest success? Let us know in the comments below. If you are enjoying this video so far, don't forget to smash that like button and hit subscribe with notifications turned on to never miss a Football Daily upload. Despite all the deadline day drama, our headline story is the huge news that Neymar has put pen to paper on a new 4-year deal at PSG. The Brazilian megastar has pushed to leave Le Parisien on multiple occasions over the past 3 years, but has recently enjoyed a change of heart in the French capital. Earlier this week he even told local network TF1, "I am very happy here. I want to stay at PSG and I hope Mbappe wants to stay too." Rumours of a new contract were then revealed by Brazilian journalist Marcelo Bacler, the same man who broke the news of Neymar's decision to leave Barcelona back in 2017. And sure enough, on Tuesday afternoon, RMC revealed that the extension had been confirmed. At present, the exact details of the contract are unknown, so we can't say whether his wages have improved on the £57 million a year he is said to currently earn. But the French outfit will be thrilled that after years of gossip and speculation, Neymar is going nowhere. There should be an official announcement later this week, but now their attention turns to securing Mbappe's future at the Parc des Princes. Next are Liverpool, who endured a mad scramble on Monday as they hunted for defensive reinforcements. First Preston defender Ben Davies was wrenched from under the nose of Celtic, with the 25-year-old joining for a fee which could rise to £2 million. But not willing to rest their hopes on a championship star, Liverpool pursued another centre-half in Schalke's Ozan Kabak. The 20-year-old was linked with a move to the Reds when Dejan Lovren left last summer, having established himself as one of the brightest talents in the Bundesliga. And now his time has come, joining on loan with a future £18 million option to buy. For Jurgen Klopp, problem solved, but was Kabak the right decision? After all, the Turkish international is part of the worst defence in the German top flight and has already given away 3 penalties this season. What's more, he was banned for 4 games for spitting, while Schalke's no-nonsense approach is a world away from Liverpool's fluid passing style. And it's not as if he was the only defender they were chasing. According to BBC Sport, Liverpool were close to signing Marseille defender Davies Sarr, having offered the French club £20 million for the Croatian, who even headed to the airport in preparation. However, nervous they wouldn't find a replacement, Marseille pulled out. Other options included Lyon's veteran defender Marcelo and Braga's David Carmo. O Jogo in Portugal claimed 2 bids were rejected for the 21-year-old, with Liverpool unwilling to meet his £26.5 million release clause. So for now, it's Kabak and Davies. But Liverpool fans, are you happy with your work? You know what to do. Last weekend, football fans were shocked by the sight of Marseille ultras launching flares into their training ground, unhappy with the management of the French Giants and their recent poor form. It caused thousands of euros worth of damage and led to their game with Rennes being cancelled. But now things have gone from bad to worse at the Stade Velodrome. The latest disaster at the Olympien came after André Villas-Boas offered his resignation on Tuesday, furious at the club's sporting policy after they signed Celtic midfielder Olivier Ntcham. In an explosive press conference, the Portuguese coach said he specifically stated he didn't want the Frenchman, and only learnt about his signing on social media. He added, "Management doesn't give me final say on things. I don't want money, I just want to go." Ntcham was meant to be a replacement for recent Villa signing Morgan Sanson, but according to AVB there are no similarities between the two. His public resignation attempt reportedly infuriated Marseille's owner Frank McCourt, and rather than simply accept AVB's request, the American went one step further, sacking the former Tottenham coach with immediate effect. Early reports suggest Maurizio Sarri has been approached for the vacancy, but don't bet on anyone wanting that job right now. Finally, we bring you the news that Man City have joined the race to sign Inter Milan star Ashraf Akimi. The Moroccan only joined the Nerazzurri back in the summer from Real for £35 million and wasted no time becoming a fan favourite with 6 goals and 3 assists this season. But the 22-year-old stint in Serie A could suffer a premature conclusion, with Inter enduring financial problems that could force his sale next summer. It was even revealed the Serie A giants are yet to pay Real Madrid the first instalment for their agreement with Hakimi. According to The Athletic's David Ornstein, the former Borussia Dortmund defender could be available for as little as £40 million, with his wages a reasonable £75,000 per week. Ornstein lists Arsenal and Chelsea as his early suitors, but Calcio Mercato in Italy claims Man City are ready to show their hand. The Sky Blues have excelled with João Cancelo at right back this season, though the opportunity to sign a player of Hakimi's quality at a reasonable price will surely be too hard to ignore. Inter may yet sort out their financial issues, but if not, the English trio will be ready to pounce. So guys, that was transfer talk for another week. What did you guys make of our rundown, and do you see any of these stories actually coming true? Let me know in the comments down below. As I said earlier, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel and click on screen for another great Football Daily video, and I'll catch you next time.